Hello and welcome to the new year's. So we're starting off pretty good. This is some good news here. So North Carolina police crack down on street takeovers and impound several vehicles. Included in a haul of several trucks involved in takeover events, and their owners ended up with a number of charges. Put them in jail. No fines, jail time. Police in North Carolina are struggling to combat street takeovers. The problem persists both in urban and rural areas. In one instance, a car that fled the scene hit two patrol cars and injured an officer. Oof. You're going to jail. Yay! Street takeovers and sideshows are a scrounge across the U.S. And it's not just a North Carolina problem. It's a United States problem, and it's happening everywhere. So, hopefully these counties or these states will come up with stricter laws, take away people's licenses. It's not enough. Take their cars, crush that shit. I don't give a fuck. It's a nuisance. Nobody wants that. You're shutting down a whole intersection. People got places to be, okay? We ain't got time for this bullshit. This is something I'm completely against, and every time I see an article about it, I'm gonna make a video about it until it stops, which is never gonna happen. But anyway, seeing the illegal events pop up just about everywhere in a new development, the crackdown on takeover both in urban and rural locations, they even managed to impound a bunch of trucks. In the process, officers in Charlotte, Mecklenburg Police Department responded to 10 different takeovers that happened over the weekend. Of them, officers managed to seize two cars, including one that was stolen. They arrested two of the possessions of stolen cars. A separate car fled one of the scenes, hit two patrol cars, injured an officer. In the process, the officer is expected to make a full recovery. Good. That's good. Notable police also issued 5 citations. Citations not enough, man. You gotta take these motherfuckers' licenses away, crush their fucking vehicles. I don't care. Including one for participating in a street takeover, 4 more for spectating a street takeover. Video from one of the takeover shows fireworks going off in Charlotte while cars are doing donuts in the intersections. Heidi Thorne, a property manager in Charlotte, tells WCNC that there's a lot of communities going up. I'm sure they're not going to be thrilled about the noise that's going on and damage to the roads, because the roads cost millions of dollars to maintain those roads, so we have safe roads to travel in. Us people, the normies that just likes to drive to work, back home, pick up our kids to school, or doing other things instead of being a public nuisance. What is the city going to stop this? What are the police doing to crack down on this? It's going to take somebody actually getting killed or, seriously injured for the police to respond. Not necessarily. The police can only do so much, depending on the size of the state that you're in and what kind of laws are passed. I think it comes down to the people. If you want something done, talk to your lawmakers to come up with stricter laws that involves this in order for it to stomp it out. Because if people are losing their licenses, losing their vehicles, or their vehicles getting crushed or whatnot, it will fucking stop, because nobody's gonna want to take a chance just to show off or do something stupid and dangerous. Because I've seen multiple videos that I've done on this kind of events, I guess, these takeovers. You've seen people getting like ran over. Then you have people that have guns, criminals, and just a lot of shit that you don't need in your community. So anyway, 10 pop-up events that happened over the weekend, 3 cars seized, 3 arrests, and 5 citations. Those people that were cited should have been arrested and thrown in jail. Moving out to more rural areas isn't necessarily going to fix anything. A separate street takeover happened in Mooresville, roughly 30 minutes north of Charlotte. Their police broke up the event, then impounded at least 6 pickup trucks that are allegedly involved. That's right. Rather than pony cars and muscle cars, these participants showed up in trucks. What in the hell? Among them were new model Chevrolet Silverados, a Dodge Ram, a Ford work truck with a utility bed, and a classic Chevrolet pickup. All six drivers ended up with charges related to street takeover activities, reckless driving, damage to property. Should North Carolina be doing more to prevent these events? Tell us your opinion below. Yes, I mean, they can do it, but it comes down to the politicians. The politicians have to pass laws that's more strict, and then the police can therefore enforce those laws. Because unless somebody gets, like I said, unfortunately, until somebody gets killed or whatever, then all of a sudden they want to pass these stricter laws. Why don't we try to get ahead of these and try to prevent this from happening or getting worse, or until somebody loses their life over nonsense? They should come up with a law to stomp this out ASAP. And it's not just, like I said, it's not just a North Carolina thing. It's happening across the United States, pretty much everywhere. Here in California, we have the same fucking thing. We have the same fucking issues. But there are certain counties that have, stricter laws and special units in place for something like these. But anyway, let me know your comments below. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.